Steve Budin, our financial analyst, is here for today's Financial Focus. And today we're talking about some revised numbers, but not in the right direction.
No, this is a little bit concerning to me. The gross domestic product is the total U.S. output. So if you think of every business and household in the United States doing their thing economically, you add it all together, you get the gross domestic product. The first report came out that we were growing about 2.5% on an annualized basis. That's got cut in half. We're now down to about 1.2. When you take population growth into account, in effect, you're really going in the wrong direction.
And this is a trend, unfortunately, now that's been going on for some time here.
Yeah.
We're growing, but we're not growing as fast as we normally have, historically speaking.
Right. Historically, you'd like to see a growth rate between 3 and 4%. Anything below that, really, again, just simply on demographics, population is not sending us in the right direction. And the fact that it was revised downward means they brought more data facts into play, and it went down. So more data showed that the economy is still barely crawling at this point.
And a look at the numbers back here at home. Things are a little bit interesting here with McCarran. First of all, some good numbers here. We're trending back in the right direction as far as that's concerned.
Right. So nationally, we've had some issues, but locally, I think it's pretty good. Traffic at McCarran Airport, we're hitting on an annualized basis about 45 million tourists, which brings us back to 2007, which is pre-recession, which is pretty good. Now, the gaming numbers were a little light, but as we were talking before, the gaming is not as big of a factor anymore as it used to be. So as long as we get 45 million tourists coming in through the airport, let's hope they spend their money, whether it's gambling or the shows or the nightclubs. Well, at least they're spending.
We were talking about that, you know, gaming in Las Vegas is not what it used to be, but that's okay because the way things have changed. With entertainment, retail, other outlets like that. As long as they're coming here, that's what's important. Right?
Yes, and as a quick note, you may remember last week there were some glitches with Southwest Airlines.
Right.
So there were 5 days of cancellations. I wouldn't be surprised if the July numbers in Nevada, or especially Vegas, reflect the fact that a lot of those flights were canceled. So if the tourist count is a little low, could be because of the Southwest issue.
Okay, our final point really is we're talking about recalls.
Yeah.
And now apparently there are a lot. And when we say a lot, 45 million cars right now that should be recalled, but the owners just aren't, they don't care, they're not paying attention. What's going on?
Right, and I bring this one up because, you know, a car is a pretty big investment.
Right.
And 45 million cars are out on the road that have not been fixed pursuant to a warranty or a car recall. So that's over 15% of the cars out on the road if you consider 250 million vehicles on the road. That's a lot, that's a large number. So, you know, you may be out on the road driving next to somebody whose brakes might be an issue because they haven't brought the car back. But, you know, we spend a lot of money on cars. You should get them fixed if you can.
Right, not to mention the financial impact there of the mechanics and these people who could use that kind of work.
That's right, absolutely. It's just not being taken advantage of.
Yeah, okay. Steve, as always, thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it. Always insightful. All right, thank you. All right, we'll be right back.